How you doing? I just made a video talking about how I'll be getting rid of the xt2 and the xt1 eventually. I may have let on that I will be thinking about getting the xt2. The truth is, I have the xt2s on my person. Is that how you say the expression? I'm not quite sure. Yeah, so I have some new cameras and I'm just really juiced about opening them and showing them to you guys. In fact, get this guys, I'm probably the most impatient person out there, and I have these cameras unopened because I wanted to share it with you guys. Now some of you out there are like, oh whatever, XT2's not a big deal. Well, it's a big deal to me, so shut up. Alright, here we go. The XT2s. As you can see, it's kind of a bigger package. I have two of them in here, which I will explain why later. But for now, let's just open this up. Kind of a bad camera angle here, but I'll show you guys everything. Cool, right? I've always kind of wanted the XT2, but with the XT1 in one hand, the XE2 in another, I really didn't see a need. But now that my photography business is growing, the XT2 in my life at this moment for our company makes sense. Now, I saw a guy once with the XT3 and it looked pretty cool. So I wish I could get that. But as I mentioned in other videos on how to upgrade, my own personal opinion, you can watch that. I'll make future videos about that. You know, I tend to go for something lightly used, well respected, and just one unit or one model before the most recent one. Whoa, very nice packaging. Whoa, I don't think the other one looked like this. This is pretty cool. Perhaps something dangerous lies within. Okay. Here we go. Ooh. Okay, so this is a used model, or perhaps it was a demo model. I'm not quite sure. And it is not brand spanking new. Here is the manual, which I will probably download from the internet anyway. But there's that. I'll put this down here. And oh, it has that new camera smell, which is very expensive. So I got the one with just the body, the black one. I did not get the graphite version. Ooh. Very heavy. I love Fuji's for that reason. It's just so well made, you know. I'm sure that's the reason why many of you guys get this. Just the build quality on Fuji's are so nice. So the condition on this is near mint, as is advertised. So let's take a look here. Okay, so it looks like we have a strap, which I don't use because I use a wrist strap, a cord, probably to charge the battery with. Comes with the EF X8 flash. Now I don't use this either, but it's cool that it comes with it. I think since the day I got the XT1, this was placed in a box. I never took it out. I think I still have it somewhere. A charger that comes with the Fuji. Never had an issue with these. Never really had an issue with even like third-party chargers that I would buy off of Amazon, just so you guys know. And here are some accessories for the strap. And that's pretty much it. So as you guys can see, just from a quick glance, the XT1 and XT2 are nearly identical, but there are some changes that you can see that the guys at Fuji took people's views and thoughts into account and how to improve things. I believe that the even small things like the buttons are bigger and more tactile to the touch. The eye cup is different. Even the ISO and the shutter speed knobs are thicker, and the exposure knob seems to be the same size. They have that same neural texture. Another thing here is that there is a joystick right under the Q button, and the Q button's actually changed here. This is the XT2. If you look at the Q, it's on top, and there's a joystick there on the right beneath it. And the buttons I heard are a little different as well, the way they feel. People complained about not being able to touch the buttons with their fat little fingers, right? So this one here, the Q button is here and the focus assist is on top with no joystick. So a lot of cool things. That along with the weatherproofing, making it more rugged, which is why people kind of went for the XT1 to begin with. It was more rugged ability to stand against the elements, which I never cared for. Not once did I take this camera out when it was drizzling and thought it was a good idea to test it. Never did that, and never will with the XT2 either. But it's good to know that it's strong enough to deal with it. Yeah, so if you want to upgrade here, and now's the time to do it, I would say. There's good prices out there if you want to get something slightly used. Yeah, the more used it is, the better price you can get and negotiate possibly. Don't go too used though, and whatever you get, treat it with respect. I'll see you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.